What is happening? How are you? Welcome to Fanso Patrol. I want to say for the second or third time.
So yeah, maybe the seventh time.
Welcome everybody. My name is Montego, host of Fanso Patrol. With me is my dynamite co-host, Miss Tiff Obot. How are you this week, Tiff?
I am distressed, but I think that I can only remember my current state of being.
Okay, well,
How about you? How about you guys?
I'm good. With us in studio is Mister.
SMOOVE, spell smooth, not Dwayne.
And
Hi, everybody.
yeah, I think it waited for us to start shooting again for your mic to start tripping again.
Right. Oh, it is. Yeah, just a little bit.
No, it's better than what it
It
is.
is better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think we can get through the. So we've been having a time, y'all. So not trying to like throw all our problems on you guys, but we've been having a time. It's been rough, trying to get this goddamn show out. In studio guests, I need to hook up this other soundboard. It's weird. Anyway, we're gonna get through this broadcast, and it's gonna be great. So we do have Smooth. How have you been, man?
I've been okay. I've been great.
Yeah,
Yeah, better than the Browns.
yeah. Okay, so last week we talked about I started ranting last week. I thought that Dwayne watched the show and was like, I'm gonna contact and let him know I'm available because I was talking shit about him. I was like, and I was talking shit about your job too. Like, and it sounded like what an asshole, right? But it was like I had to say, hey,
Oh, man.
I used to work there, and so I was like, this crummy goddamn job, But ever since he got that, he hadn't been able to come on and blah 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 blah. And I was like, f that job, But I used to work there, so I can say those things. I can say the things that Dwayne can't say,
Yeah,
you know. Because for him, it's a lovely job.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
lovely day.
He
Yeah.
loves it.
Yeah.
All right. So you've been good.
I've been good, man. Yes, I have.
Okay.
Thanks. For
All right.
asking, How
All
about
right.
yourself?
Oh shit, just trying to make that money,
All right.
trying to do my thing. Anyway, not to sound like an old man. This week
There's no
we
old men here.
we are going all the way to the movies, and we are doing 2025's Glen Powell's, Edgar Wrights, Stephen King's Running Man. Related to all those people. Not the Arnold Schwarzenegger one, which holds a special place near and dear to my heart, but 2025 with Glen Powell, who I actually really like. Ever since I seen him in Top Gun, I was like, I fucking love this guy.
Mm.
So every time I see him now, he's like one of those faces. Now I'm like, hey, he's kind of getting like Pedro to me. I'm like, hey, it's Glen Powell. Like when I saw him in Twister, like I did not want to see Twister. I was like,
Mm.
I don't want anything to do with Twister. The first one is timeless. It's a classic. You can't mess with
You
it.
can't touch it.
And it was good. I was like, shit, this is pretty good. I don't know. How did you guys feel about Twister?
I didn't see Twister.
You didn't see the
I
new
didn't see
Twister?
no, I didn't see
Totally worth it, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what's nuts? I have not seen it either.
Really? It's
Because
really
I love the original Twister, and I was still wanted to go see it, but it was one of those times when I couldn't get to the movies when it was in the theaters because we were watching some other movies or
Yeah.
something like that. And then I was like, oh, it's okay, I'll keep. And then it's one of those things like, oh no, I'm gonna watch that, and then you just keep kicking it down, kicking the can.
Oh yeah, we doing technical difficulties again.
Once more,
Once
welcome.
more, but we're gonna power through. Oh, there it is. There it is. All good.
Oh yeah, nicely
Nice,
done.
crispy,
right.
crystal.
God damn it.
That is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It's like I
It's a-
thought I was like, this isn't gonna make any difference, and then wow, it is a big difference.
Yeah, you use the fork and a spoon and it worked.
Yeah.
Making it work.
It
Yeah,
worked.
it sounds a little weird here now.
Yeah,
You think?
Yeah, it does.
a little hollow.
Yeah. Like I don't know what the hell happened. Nothing works the way it's supposed to.
Right.
It's all I can say. God damn it. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm looking at these controls. Is there anything I can do? I don't think it is. It's just so goddamn weird now. Anyway, I'll just speak. I'll put my lips on my microphone so I can,
Get
rid-
really, yeah. You really say a lot of stuff.
Jesus, the way.
I'm sorry.
Tips catching up. So what I'll do is I'll just jump right into the Running Man. So not jumping right into it, but just some of our special facts about it. So again, Twister. You guys need to see Twister. It's actually it will surprise you, Twister.
I am not against seeing it. I
Yeah.
just
me
kept
neither.
kicking the can down the road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So man, what do we have with this thing? It's like 65% on Rotten Tomatoes. The Running Man.
That's pretty good.
Audience score 79. 79. So people are loving it, man. You know, so
Yeah.
79 is rocky solid. And I don't know how much money has this thing made. 34 million. Ooh,
Yeah, that's not good because
no, that's worldwide. Ooh.
it cost 110 million.
Ooh, it better make some more money. When did it come out?
Really?
Rough.
Did it come out last weekend or this weekend?
I
It
think
says
November 17th. It was this Friday.
Oh, so it's still
Yeah,
this
it's
the first weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, so we saw something on the first weekend too.
I don't know. This says I have a lot of different releases.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
14th of November, maybe.
That's what it. Yeah, 14th.
Oh, so it's been off
14th.
the week. So it had its open weekend.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Oh, so it's
Yikes! That's a really bad. That's
Yep.
bad.
never be another Running Man after.
Not even a like break even. That's like fucking far from.
Yeah, it's tanking. I wonder why.
Well, people are losing their jobs.
Oh, well.
People have.
Oh no, but people are going to see Wicked. Goddamn it!
Well,
Every theater.
oh my god! Holy shit! My
Right.
theater experience was ransacked by wicked folks. Like,
Look, it was 8 a.m. for me, and it was little girls in pink dresses and grown women and
Oh, really?
t-shirts everywhere, and almost
Lines,
every
lines.
theater was full.
Lines.
Almost every theater was full. This was yesterday for me.
yes, yes.
Yeah. So somebody go to the movie, Smooth.
Yeah, I retract my statement.
Well, okay, but I actually don't disagree with him because Wicked is very much like fantasy,
Yeah.
not real, and
Right.
Running Man is very much exactly what we're going through. Running Man is set in the year 2025. The book is.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, because
Yeah.
back in the day, that was
So
a long way to go.
back in the 80s, that was never gonna happen.
I gotta go fix my damn mic.
Oh wow. Let's say I hear
My
you.
mic
Yeah.
sounds fucking terrible, man. It's just.
To me, like you guys sound great.
Oh, I have no bass.
It sounds good.
No, I don't.
Well, I mean,
Oh, no wonder.
But you know, did you see a lot of Wicked folks when you were?
no, because I went last night and I went to my little local theater and I was actually late getting into my show, so I didn't see any. But there were people outside, and I know that they were going to see Wicked.
I have plenty.
I know. I can put money on it that that's what they were going to see. So
What's going on with my damn mic? Why I sound like this? What's happening?
it sounds.
It's terrible. I don't know. I just gotta.
You think it's that really?
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, I don't know what the hell. It's almost like, what the hell?
I mean, you picking up good though.
I think.
You want to switch?
No, I gotta.
What do you think?
No,
We're gonna keep talking because
Yeah.
yes.
so when I went to go see that in my theater, I was late as well. I was like, I thought I would be. If I even missed maybe I didn't want to miss any of the movie, but I was
Right.
like I'll probably only miss the previews because I was gonna be like 15 minutes late, no big deal. So I was
Yeah.
15 minutes late, and when I got there, the previews went on for another 10 minutes.
Oh, so you were on time.
Yeah, yes, right on time.
You were right on
But
time.
because I had thought that I kept thinking, okay, this is going to be the last preview. This is going to be the last preview. This is going to be the last
Right.
preview. That I was like, didn't want to get up and go like get a drink or anything like that. So I waited, and then I thought, okay, I'll just slip out really quick. Like when the thirst got too unbearable, I was like, that's when I'll go because maybe I'd make it through the whole movie. But then I was like, no, I gotta go get a drink. So I went out. It was like the theater had exploded. It was like the whole lobby was full of wicked people.
Right.
Yeah.
And you could tell this theater was not expecting it,
Oh wow.
which is wild. They had one
Yeah.
cashier for concessions, and they were running out of popcorn. They couldn't pop the popcorn fast enough.
You know what this sounds so weird. So yeah, I'm stroking over here because it sounds like I'm in an echo chamber or something.
No, I do hear that. Now you said I hear that echo.
Is it in your?
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's horrible. So anyway,
Try turning it. You want to try turning it back up so I have echo and see if that helps it?
it won't even let me touch it now that we're.
Oh, that's right, because we're started.
Yep. So I don't know. I'm just gonna try to power through and do what I do.
Okay.
It's so weird. Look, it's like Turn your mic that way, Dwayne.
This way.
Yeah, like cover it up or something. Okay. I don't know. It's working. So I don't know. We'll just get through this. So anyway, Running Man.
Running Man. He
Yeah.
runs, and he's a man.
Oh shit, man. Like I'm just killing the damn mood here. It wasn't doing it, and now it's like doing it. I don't understand why. Like it's like so weird. Anyway, so let me see. 2025 Running Man, Edgar Wright. Um,
Did they even say a year this was set though? They didn't even. No,
nah.
you just can tell that it was
They
future.
couldn't say it now. It isn't. It's not.
Right. Yeah.
So the synopsis: a man joins the game. Uh, I can't even. A man joins a game show in which contestants allowed
To flee.
to flee anywhere in the world are pursued by hunters hired to kill them. It's so far away, y'all.
He can read. He can read. Everyone. He's gonna read.
You can't see it.
I'm sitting over here like it's so far. What do I do? How can I can't see it because the weight is in my spot.
Right. It's yeah.
We're sharing the spot together, so it's really bad for me. I'm like, oh, I can't see it. Anyway, um, I guess before. Oh God, I'm so this show sucks. I'm about to get it together though, because this is just not good. I can't see anything, but I know what it is time for. For so pitiful, y'all. So anyway, one word. Our guest.
Word.
Well, not even a guest. Mr. K never make it here.
Oh, that's me. I'm gonna say my one word is future.
Okay, you must explain.
Future because this movie, if we're gonna have this same regime, not to get all political, this is exactly what's gonna happen. People are going to pretty much be like, "Hey, I can't work. The work that I'm doing isn't paying the bills. I'm gonna have to get out here and find a way to make some money." And that's what it's gonna be.
I can't hear you. Yeah, you can see that you're talking.
And the surrealness of it. Uh, yeah, I like the surrealness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tifflebot, one word.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
I want to say like unnecessary.
Explain.
Um, it's a fine film. It's like, it doesn't like. Well,
I
I
can
don't know
barely
if
hear
I'd
you.
say fine. Oh, it's not like I would say it's a fine film. It's not like terrible to watch, but it's there's the old one and the old one's great. I didn't feel like this was like I didn't feel so transported by this that I was like, yeah, I needed this. I needed a new updated Running Man.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, my one word was damn. If it hot damn ain't one word. I'll just say yes.
Oh, you like loved it.
Indeed, I did, Mortimer. Indeed.
Oh my
Yeah, man. I probably had the worst attitude probably going into this thing. You know? I was like, goddamn Running Man, I love the first one, And I got in there and I started, watching this thing, and I immediately let go that, this was not the old Ben Richards and things like that. And I just thought I just had a ball. I had a ball, and I thought it had heart, and I thought it was different enough from the first one that I stopped thinking about the first one. After I got past the names, I was like, oh, that's Yapikoto. Oh, that's the little guy who was the little skinny little guy with the glasses. Oh, it's nothing like the last one. Oh, there's no resistance. And then when the other guy came in with the little brother, I was like, oh, that's the resistance. And oh, I see. Oh, shit. And so I ended up letting it all go. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay, this is so different than the first one. Where Killian wasn't even the talk show host. You know what I'm saying? He was in the old movie. He was the producer,
Yeah, he was
talk
everything.
show
Yeah.
host. And so, it was just, and then the lack of machismo from Arnold Schwarzenegger, that we didn't have in this one, really worked for me. You know what I'm saying? I was just like. Because I remember when he picked up the camera, he's like, "I'm gonna rip out your goddamn spine," because he was a big guy, right?
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so it was just like, yeah, this is not the old one, and this is
Yeah.
cool. This is cool, and so yeah, I enjoyed the shit out of it. So this is gonna be a decent conversation.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try not to. Damn, we sound so hollow. This fuck. Well, let me stop. I'm so angry right now. It sounds so weird. It is a weird experience in this house right now, Dwayne. I don't know. How do you feel?
I feel okay.
Yeah, your mic sounds fine.
Dwayne's just like chill. He goes losing his mind.
Right, and we're gonna.
So one more time, once more into the breach, baby. We gotta figure this shit out.
I can't fucking take it. What is going on? Is it the
So I mean, the thing about it is that spoilers up, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and do that for Montego. What did we think about when Glen Powell put that tiny towel on?
I felt aroused. It really did it for me. I can tell you that. I was like, whoa.
I just never have seen anyone put a towel on so that the top of the cheeks were still out.
Oh wow.
Oh.
I didn't notice that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Well, yeah, you're a
I
woman.
was film studies.
Yeah.
I was going to
It's okay.
but like also what I was really thinking about was like he's gonna run down the hallway and you can't escape in a towel. You're vulnerable.
Okay, so Chip's jumping way ahead.
This was just a topic to discuss while the microphones were being figured out.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, let's start this out. So try not to discuss the older one.
Cool.
He's trying to get his job back. He's done a whole bunch of heroic stuff, which is like starting unions and trying to be a union man, and it's illegal. And he was fired, and he brought his kid to beg for his job back. So that was horrible. And so it was like, okay, well, this is how it's gonna be, right? And he goes home, and his hot wife shows up. Holy shit! And it was like, wow, some old working joke and have a woman that hot, huh?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, and so like this
Well,
actress.
look at him. He's Glen Powell. We just had the towel discussion.
Well, they equally made it okay. They did.
Right. This is a good combo.
Yeah, because she had me ever since she was in Sinners. So it was like, whoa. So anyway, did you guys say who was in this?
No.
No, but I can.
Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we should have been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was just excited about the towel. Glen Powell, William H. Macy,
Yeah, really briefly, right?
really briefly.
Yeah.
Lee Pace.
Mm-hmm.
Which why put the beautiful Lee Pace in and then have that mask on him the whole time? None of my business. Michael Cera, Amelia Jones, Daniel Ezra, Jamie Lawson, Sean Hayes for a brief second, Coleman Domingo, and Josh Brolin.
Coleman Domingo.
Coleman
Yeah.
Domingo just doing it up there on that stage. Like, just
And he's
selling, honestly, kind of stealing the show the whole time.
Yeah, he's everywhere right now too.
He is everywhere. I think he's also in Wicked.
Yep.
Oh, is he?
Yep. I think so.
Yeah, I feel like, yes.
Maybe.
Good for him.
My brain is not so good, so sometimes I think that he would belong in that movie.
Well, wait a
like
minute.
somehow.
I don't know.
So I think he is.
Okay.
You know what? You guys talk. I'm gonna just tag text.
Anyway, so man, so he's begging to get his job back. It's not happening. The lady about to go work a different shift and go flirty. So it's a little weird, but it is what it is, right?
Right.
And
right.
so he is in Wicked.
He's the cowardly lion.
Oh, okay. So
Oh snap!
so
So
anyway, back to this movie. So yeah, man. So baby sick, right?
Yeah,
Baby crying.
poor
this
thing.
is so every time they like I do feel like this movie does use the baby to good effect because
Yeah.
sometimes you watch a movie and you're like, I mean, not that it's not obvious to use, but like it feels obvious to use a child as like a, oh, this is really sad. But this just makes sense because everyone's kids are getting sick.
It keeps doing that.
That's weird. Yes. Like I can see that you're talking and there's no freezing, just the sound drops.
Yeah. And so yeah. You can
Probably
hear
plagued
some.
with problems. Yeah.
You say, yeah, we're plagued with problems today. I'm like literally trying to
Just troubleshoot while we
do something right
yeah.
now. Yeah. So anyway, I felt that the baby thing and we're poor didn't feel intimate enough.
You didn't think so?
No, I mean, it seemed like it was just one night. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
can understand, but here's the deal, right? He went down there because he knew he could do those other. He wanted to get on that one where he was running in the wheel, right? Because they had that one
Yes.
show that he was
Yeah.
running the wheel, and he figured that he can go down there and get enough money for some medicine.
Right.
And yeah, you're right about ringing true though, Dwayne, because I was sitting there like, damn, how close are we to? I mean, maybe not having game shows, but just
But yeah,
how desperate people are for healthcare and things
mm,
like that, man. So, Stephen King saw it all coming like
that's crazy.
30, 40 years ago, right?
That is
I mean, I'm dead
crazy.
serious, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes down to the talk show, and I love this whole scene waiting in line, right? Because they were
mm,
just assholes, and they kept shocking him, and he kept grabbing the
right.
stick.
Yeah, and it got to the point I was saying. You had this dude in the back throwing up blood, like I could make blood.
Yeah. I thought they were just gonna get him out of there. They were like, nope, just you back of the line.
Right. Yeah.
This man is diseased.
Right.
Like he's throwing up blood. That's dangerous for the rest of the people in the line.
Nobody cared.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, hey, deal with it, bro.
Yeah, it's
I
too
got my own
bad.
problems.
Yeah,
Um, I want to talk about the book, The Running Man, which I've read. It's a very short book. It's like
that's
212
that's what I hear. Yeah,
pages.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like this movie is like almost as it's like a so this movie is like 2 hours 15 minutes. It's
Yeah, it
very
was.
close to
Yeah.
having like like what like a couple pages per minute or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I will
Mhm.
say that like it's very similar where there isn't much information about the family. You get it more like while he's on the road and he's saying stuff like, "Oh, my family," reminiscing.
Yeah, so in the previous movie there was no family, and
Right.
the whole thing was different. He was a helicopter pilot and massacred a bunch of people. What I really liked about this is that okay, so there's three people and they got put on a running man, and nobody really seemed that upset that they were on it. Like,
No,
I was like,
Yeah.
the little glasses guy. Why wasn't he just like this sucks?
well, it actually made sense later on when they talked about they
Oh,
talked about the three people. Once
Right.
the commentary. However, you know he has the one night. They give him some cash. I didn't have any confidence that they were gonna go move his wife and
I didn't
bring
either.
her
Yeah,
cash.
I didn't either. Yeah,
No.
I
yeah.
was like, no, I want to save my phone call for when she's there with the money in her hand. And
Mm.
Right.
y'all gone. You know what I'm saying? But so that happens, and so he gets on the show, and this conversation. Let me tell you something. Josh Brolin, holy shit, bro, did his thing. I'm sitting there like he is chewing up the scene with playing Killian, man. I was like, this. I mean, he was so slimy but charismatic at the same
Yeah.
time. You
He's
know.
got those big evil teeth. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
That's
Like I
what
was like,
it is.
oh, the evil chompers.
So like he really like sold to me
Yeah.
that he was selling this to this man. I
Yeah.
mean, how did you guys
Right.
know?
No, he was the worst car salesman that you want to see because you're gonna buy it. You're gonna be whatever what I'm saying, whatever he puts in front of you, you're gonna end up buying something.
Dude, I love.
You
First of
know?
all, if you know me, I love like salesmen. They're like my favorite people.
Yeah.
And the more mustache twirly they are, the more I like them.
Right, yeah.
You know,
Lord have mercy.
if you can convince me to buy something I don't want for me,
Right. Yeah.
thumbs up,
Oh,
buddy. Take it, take my cash, take my cash, take my
as
cash.
soon as someone wants to sell me something, I start like I'll run. I will run in the opposite direction.
No, I'm running right to it. I'm like,
Because you don't even have to be a good salesman. I just feel guilty, and also like if I don't buy something, sometimes I think they'll know I'm a poor, and
okay.
they'll judge me. But so I like that in this movie. I do like that like Josh Brolin's character makes a really like logical argument for why these characters would be the way they are, where he's like literally thinking about not even necessarily like there's this idea that government control is obviously involved, but he's
Right.
really concerned with freebie.
With what?
Freebie is what they call the TV.
TV, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Which is weird because Freebie isn't Freebie a streaming service for Amazon like that shows it's like it's with commercials but it just shows like old TV on it.
I don't know.
But still, I'm just saying that's weird. If it is,
I don't
you know what I
think
mean?
I think it's called something else. But anyway,
So yeah, so like I just like that he makes an argument for like why it would make sense that this man would do these things, even if there weren't government control.
so they put him on a show, right? And he goes on, and they like give him a villain persona immediately. You know,
Yeah.
and I like the show on the first Running Man better. You know, with all the music and stuff, and the ladies they had dancing around and stuff.
Right,
you know?
yeah.
This one wasn't as good to me. I was, I don't know. So,
Yeah, no, they like you said, they make it seem like he's a criminal, like he's the lowest of the low.
well, the last ones they were criminals. You know, he was
Right,
a
yeah.
framed criminal.
Right,
you
he
know?
was, yeah.
But
Yeah.
they were literally just doing social media shit. You know, which
Mhm.
I think they did a real good job at saying like, look, this is Twitter. This is how they put you against people.
This is
you know,
AI,
this is
yeah.
all bullshit. No goddamn AI. This is what these echo chambers do to people. You know, it's the same bullshit, and we vilify one another. And next thing you know, we're all enemies. You know, to me, that's what the TV was. They didn't need social media no more because they just had TV, and there was no social media back in the day to even explain.
Right,
you know?
right, yeah.
But I thought it did a great job at showing those shitty echo chambers, just turning us into enemies on each other. I was like, yeah, look, the world hates him, for no reason.
For no reason,
Just
yeah,
from
yeah.
what they said he did. And he's literally saying, I didn't say that, right?
Right, yeah. Right.
And they like, yes, you did. And that's all they had to say, right?
And I mean, I think that like to Smooth's point, I think there is like I mean, I know that you're talking about this, but the commentary on AI because they do use that to make him say
Yeah.
things he didn't say.
Yeah, but I'm saying that
At this moment.
the
yeah.
echo chamber period.
Yeah, yeah.
The echo
Yeah.
The echo chamber period was enough. Just like here, like before they were even AI, the echo chambers were here.
Oh yeah.
And so that's all I'm saying is that like it just showed how effective it is. All you have to do is just scream rat, and everybody
Right.
sees a rat, right? Immediately. So anyway, so they started running, and I like this, man. I like how they just give you a head start because that's
Yeah.
stupid not to, right?
Right.
And then like they throw you off into this place,
They give you some resources too.
give you some resources because
Good on you.
Yeah.
how long would you last? You wouldn't
Right.
last at all, right?
Yeah.
And away you go, and he goes straight to his crooked buddy who needs his ass whooped, the William H Macy character. Because why didn't you offer him that job ahead of time? You didn't got that goddamn money.
I was thinking that too. I was like, you didn't keep it a fucking secret. He was suffering.
Exactly.
I don't need a surprise. I need a fucking job.
Exactly.
Well, and I'm gonna try to defend him. Maybe he wasn't able to get the okay. Does he have a boss, or he's
No, it was
just
underground thing.
he's just underground? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a piece of shit, man.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I thought, you know what I'm
That
saying?
baby was sick for how long, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
I'm like,
Man, yeah, get that shit up immediately,
Yeah.
man. What are you doing?
whatever they did to your hand, you deserved it. And then you asshole. So anyway, he gives him like all this stuff, and he away he goes. Now his first costume, I was like, this is terrible. You look like the same dude. His jawline is so defined.
Yes.
Put on a beard, Chief.
Yes. Okay. Montego, the whole fucking movie, I was thinking they keep it's like day 13 and he still has stubble. I'm like, you're fucking shaving every day?
Yeah.
Grow
And-
a beard.
And
good
his
point.
mustache fell off. Through the whole thing, he's rocking. He's not even rocking the mustache anymore.
However, though, to the credit of what was going on, you think of disguise, you think of like like he was dressing regular, hoodies, kind of looking homeless, all that shit, hiding your face.
Right.
Something happens when you put on like a suit and join like polite society. Sometimes they don't recognize you.
That is
Yeah.
true. That is true.
I
Yeah.
remember the first time I started wearing suits at my job. I had my old job, the one I hate, the one that Wayne works at. I went from wearing suits, and I literally had people who I dealt with every day who didn't recognize me. Literally was like, "Excuse me, sir, come right this way."
Oh wow.
And I'm like, "Piece of shit, it's me." You know what I'm saying? But just by having on a suit, just
Yeah,
by
right,
having on a
yeah,
suit,
yeah, right, yeah.
And I was like, "Wow,
Yeah.
I was that goddamn invisible
Yeah.
before I walked in here." Oh, just crazy. So I can see the suit.
No, I
when
can
you
see.
fall
Yeah, I
out.
can see that too.
Superman syndrome.
Yeah. Right.
Exactly, without the glasses.
Right.
But like
Anyway.
the fact that he's taking time. One, I'm sorry, I don't mean to harp on the beard thing. I'm just saying he's taking time to be trimming the beard, right? And then later we find out that there's like those things that suck up DNA. He's just shedding his DNA everywhere.
Well, but they hadn't turned them on yet.
Oh, it was new. I missed that it was new.
Yeah, they said he's because later on in the movie the guy explained to him. He said, "Oh, they're gonna turn on the DNA now." Because after the ratings got so high.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
the whole
okay.
thing was a cheat. So he's doing these daring escapes. I'm loving it. I just didn't like the towel thing because you ain't going down on a rope with your legs open and your towel gonna stay on your booty cheek.
That's what I was saying. Like the towel just, it was like, and then it flies off. It does come off. I just felt
After what?
very vulnerable. Do you know what I mean? I was like, it felt you would just be doomed. No, just in your towel.
Yeah, well, you ain't running nowhere butt naked, but
Right. Just get, but he does. He gets the clothes back.
Well, hold on.
Unfortunately for me,
Can we rewind back? Why did he get extra days at the nice hotel and then or
to
that?
cover up, to make them think that
Okay.
he was still there,
He's
and
still
so
there,
that he
okay.
threw his bag out so he could grab it and go.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like he's staying in like
Yeah. Shit.
slum, like a slum
well,
hotel.
let me say this about the places he was staying. He was literally staying in. I was like, yeah. Why not hold up in a good ass hotel, right? And
Right.
For the
They're
bush.
just as likely to sentence you as the people who were like anyone else.
Exactly. And so him being in that hotel, that didn't bother me at all. I was like,
No,
yes. And then even the places he was staying along the way, I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. I'm on the run. People
Yeah.
want me. Yeah. Everybody wants me. Now that the mailbox thing, I did.
It was such a cheat, wasn't it?
It was a cheat. It's like, you assholes. All I got to do is post up out the mailbox and snipe this dude. You know what I mean? It was one of those type of things where, but I'm assuming that there's a lot of them, so you can't be at every one of them. But it's just, it was like you said.
Well,
it was
yeah,
a
but like as soon as you drop it, they
Yeah,
receive
it's-
it. They know where
yeah.
you were. It's all. I think that building of that pressure of like it's inescapable, and it's not just like, I mean, the Running Man is a metaphor within the metaphor, like not they're showing us a possible future, but then within that possible future, there's that microcosm of the possible future where he's even more monitored because
Right.
he's got the videotapes he has to send in, and
Right.
he's still trying to escape.
Yeah, for the fans, yeah, they have to record at least 5 minutes of themselves, and they have to mail it off.
Hey.
The video to in these boxes in the mailbox.
Planning to
every
see this
day.
soon. You should see this soon. They don't like it. I did. I
But
love it.
you're gonna have to see it soon because it's gonna be out of the theaters.
Yeah, right. It'll be on Prime or one of your streaming services
Anyway.
soon.
Oh shit. So he gets away, and then we meet these black brothers, right?
Yeah.
And I really like this, right? Because it was no reason for them to really help, but then you saw there was a reason for them to help because
Right, yeah.
people were downtrodden, right? They were like grinding into nothing, right? I mean, like it was bad out there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It was bad,
Yeah.
and so this dude knew this whole game show was bullshit. So I liked that. It was like a podcaster. He just knew this stuff. He had this alter ego, and
I
he knew
love him.
how
Yeah.
this show worked, right?
Yeah, he's exposing the system.
Go ahead, talk into that, Tiff, about talk about
Oh, that show where he's got like a YouTube sort of like anonymous type show where he's got the masks and
Yeah.
the sunglasses on so you can't tell who he is, and he's breaking down. I just loved how he was like, I had all this shit. It was planned. He's got this little dark room. No one can find it. And the whole personality that it's so true to our times in the way that you could just
Yeah.
imagine that being the way things are in the future. And I thought that was really, really good.
No, I was ready to smack the shit out of his mother, though, to be honest with you, just because I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, that little girl will be dead right now if he can give you that money, and and now
Right.
you like get the hell out. You got too much heat. You said these things, and your son already do these videos. You know this shit wasn't real, right?
And
That's
you'd
my
already be the heat.
that's my point right
I
there.
mean, I understand like she was like the heat is on, but he was like, baby girl, that little girl been dead.
Yeah,
he saved
he
y'all.
saved us.
Yeah.
He said, and he gave us some more money for some of that good gumbo he was making right there.
I was like,
You know, yeah. So I was
Well,
like, come on, man. Yeah, but it wouldn't be a movie.
he should have kicked her
sure,
out.
that's not you got to think about like that originally, but also like the fact that like you're saying like her son is already basically on like a hot list because he's doing these secret things. So it's
So
like
you
you're already
know,
you're already in the risk zone. You might as well.
Yeah.
This man's gonna give you money, lots of it probably.
Right.
But for them, hell,
For them.
$100 was something, right? 'Cause-
Right.
Right. So anyway, man,
Oh, I do like how they did a tribute to Arnold Schwarzenegger with his own.
what
He's
is?
on the money. He's on the
Take
money.
some
So
money.
he must have been president,
I guess so, yeah.
right? President Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, that's the only way you're getting on there.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they said
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Obama Street.
You would have to be a dead president.
That's why it had to be so farther in the future.
Whoa.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, they said he lived on Obama, Maine, and stuff like that.
yeah,
Take
yeah.
me to Obama, Maine, and stuff. So yeah, I mean, keeping it realistic, you know.
Right.
I mean, like grounded, you know. So, yeah. So I
There
like.
were so many
I like-
product placements in this movie. Did you guys all the
I-
product placements?
I wasn't really noticing.
I miss. I think I know what you're talking about.
There's one where, and it's a movie full of fake advertisements anyway, but there's the one where he's in the shower, and it's like, the only reason this brought it up is because you said, like, that he was, you know, they look like they're parts or whatever, but he's, like, wearing a Carhartt jacket, and I'm like, from where, though? That's expensive, like, if you're really poor. But there's an advertisement for, like, Coleman DeMille comes on, and he's like, Death Water, the official water of the Running Man.
Yeah.
What's Deathwater?
That's what they.
It's
No,
a,
that's
it's a brand of water
right.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
that
So-
it's really, it's the thing is it's very, very popular. It's a popular water. Yeah. And then there's like
Oh, okay.
the when he opens up the monster and he drinks it and then he's like, want a monster? But the thing about the Running Man is that those product placements, while they are definitely probably genuinely getting money from those people because they're a sponsor,
Sure.
it's also commentary on commercialism.
Sure.
So it's like it's in some ways easier to digest, and then also, you know what I mean, like, because you're like, okay, this is commentary. It's a little tongue in cheek because you are getting money from these advertisers. But I noticed a lot of it,
Okay.
and so
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how much of it was like.
I did notice the monster one, but that's the only one I noticed.
No, I remember the Death Water what she was talking about.
Yeah, because I was so shocked because it was, I almost thought it was like going to be not a real product.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. So yeah, I didn't notice any of that. Just, I noticed the monster. That was it. You know.
And that one was weird because it almost seemed like a joke, like some joke that I didn't understand.
Maybe it was. You know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe it was. So man, I like the scene that he had in the car when he was in the trunk. I was like, yeah, this is bad. I mean, the action sequences was so well done. I thought, man, I was like, this doesn't feel fake to me or nothing. I mean,
I wanted a little more though.
you wanted more action.
I wanted a little more. I did just a little bit. I know they couldn't do all 30 days of action. I you know what I'm saying, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
But I did wanted to see a little bit of maybe hardcore Henry. You know, certain when he's getting
Yeah,
chipped
sure.
around a little- just a
Well,
little
see,
bit.
let me tell.
You know
I
what I mean?
will. I'll speak against that, and I'll tell you this why. Because what I liked about it was he was so different from the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ben Richards, that he wasn't ripping people's arms off.
Right,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
wasn't
Right,
like,
yeah.
you know. I mean, they had some graphic shit. The dude fell in the meat grinder.
yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When the old girl got shot in the head with the arrow and
Wow.
just
I was like,
hit the tree. Yeah.
So I mean, but so it was a lot of that to me. I thought that it was well balanced, and so we get to the resistance guy, right? He gets out there in the woods. That guy's crazy as shit with his crazy ass mama.
Oh,
You know?
man. Nah, his mom, I really wanted to kick her down some stairs for real. She was.
And not only that, when they came, it was very satisfying to me to watch all
Yeah.
these guys just get
Right.
in this house of horrors. These Tom and Jerry like
Yeah,
traps.
yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
there's
I did actually.
all these traps he'd been setting up this whole time.
It's like, oh God, I hope they.
He couldn't
I
wait.
hope so.
He
I
couldn't
was like,
wait.
Why would
Yeah.
you hope so? Like,
Yeah.
what is it?
He couldn't wait, man.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
that was
And
crazy.
some of them were. So I was looking, and he has that water gun, and I was like, "What the fuck is this
Yeah.
for?" Even,
And he was
and I
like,
was like, "Oh shit!"
and he's like, what this dude, and then when he sprung the trap, he was like, oh shit, it's so satisfying.
Yeah.
And he had the story about his dad, how they
The
get
hot
him
dog.
and all
Yeah.
that, and I was just like, wow, he really thought about this. That house was a
Right.
death trap, man. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
So he's supposed to go with them. They get in this 4x4. I didn't think the guy was gonna survive getting stabbed in the chest,
Yeah, right.
in the stomach like he did.
Yeah.
I will say there is no mercy. Because you're like, okay, maybe this guy's gonna make it. No, he doesn't even get to do the last thing that he wanted to do. It's no mercy. And I do agree with Montego in that sense that there's a lot of messaging in this movie that you're like, damn, because like he didn't even get to give the little flyers out. I mean, later
Right.
it's kind of rectified, but like he was gonna do that, and then he got shot in the head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really quickly.
Yes. Like there was no time for even hope. This movie doesn't really give you a lot of hope. It's like he stabbed. You think, okay, maybe he will survive. No, boom, dead.
Now, what I did like about the other movie that I think they did better was I liked the new villains that they were so flamboyant
That they introduced,
they
yeah.
would introduce.
Yes.
We had one, you know.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
right,
And I didn't even give a shit about him. I was
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be number one, so I was like, oh, good, hurry up and get his uninterested ass out of here,
Right.
and bring the next one.
Right,
Who will
yeah.
be interested? I figured they were gonna build like they did in the old one, like better villains, but it didn't happen. And this
Yeah.
was the only one. But he was just a thug. He wasn't the antagonist. He was just
Yeah.
he was just a muscle, right?
Man.
So
Man, and he was kind of ordinary too. I thought he was gonna.
Very ordinary.
He was. Yeah, because like you said, the other ones had like different, like the one with chainsaw, whatever the hell,
yeah,
you know.
they had buzzsaw.
Yeah, buzzsaw,
and
Yeah.
Fireball.
Oh, yeah, right,
and,
you know.
had all these colorful characters. Jesse Ventura was gonna be one of them, and stuff like that. And so I was looking for some of that because I love
but that little. See, like I know that we. There's just that sort of like. You love the little collection of people that they've got, and they're releasing them one at a time. And they did show at the beginning. They have like those 5. Even the guy that they cut his tendon. That's what you guys.
Yeah,
were
Yeah.
talking
yeah,
about.
they were nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, they didn't show up. Nothing happened, and they didn't have like cool different powers. I guess.
I wanted them to get killed quick because because of that. Because you know what I'm saying, they weren't interesting, but it's like you think you are the shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I mean, you played a good role. You think you're the shit, but it's like you didn't do enough for me to even be scared of you. You know what I mean?
the
So-
one little fella didn't even react when he was saying "kill him." I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no betrayal on his
Right.
face or nothing. He was just like,
Right. Yeah, right.
I was like-
Yeah, right.
really?
Like he even shows that guy mercy because I think like we're getting all those ideas about like the misunderstood lower class, like oh they're monsters and this perceived to be people who would do anything. That's why the Running Man is so successful because they're doing exactly what you said they would do. They're fucking poor scum. Like later in the film, that lady in the car uses a derogatory word towards the people from like the co-op cities or whatever, and I don't even know what it was. But like in this moment, we see Glen Powell doesn't do that. He's like, kill him. And he's like, you know what? I don't need to kill him. He's incapacitated. I'm going to like leave.
Yeah.
And he shows the mercy that we don't expect or the people don't expect. Right. But
Yeah.
then I like how even in this movie, his mercy only has a limit too. Cause like maybe 2 scenes later, he blows his ass up on the bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, he runs, yeah.
Well, so yeah.
Cause he has to.
Yeah, I got to, yeah.
There's a difference between like mercy and survival, right?
Yeah.
Well, I like I'm sorry. I like the low part. I mean, the quiet part of the movie where he was actually like hiding pretty good because he turned into the priest, right?
Yeah.
And had to like murder that dude. Well, he didn't even murder that dude.
No, he ain't murder.
But he got away and got away nicely on a like a train. I was like, oh, good,
Right, that was cool too. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Or on this
That was
sucker,
cool,
you know?
yeah.
And then he was like walking around with the Max, and he was around a bunch of other dregs of society outside watching TV, kind of like in the original,
first one,
yeah.
yeah.
And so I was like, oh, you can hide up there forever. But it's always the thing about. So I don't know if they took mailing the videos away when he was supposed to make all the preemptive videos every day, right? And so I don't know if they put that in motion because I didn't really see him like going to the post office. I mean, to the thing anymore after that.
I think
Well,
he
no,
gave up.
I think, yeah. Matter of fact, because I think he planned on making pre-videos. The one guy they planned on making
Right, and I
pre-videos, and
think
he
they
got killed. And so it's like he was like, you know what? No, he did say he was like, "F this." You know, so I don't care about the money no more.
okay.
I'm coming to get you.
I'm gonna survive was
I'm
the
gonna survive.
official.
Yeah, that was his thing. That was his thing. So he's like, yeah, I don't even give a damn about the money.
So what I really liked is
Yeah.
when the one brother told a story about how they like got the geeky guy who's so unaware he think he's hiding in plain sight, and then there's the overindulger, and then there's the
Yeah.
survival dude,
Right.
and lo and behold, we see the little fella who's who was important in the other movie get blasted like that. He's gone.
I thought he was gonna be a mole.
Well,
That's what I thought. I was like, yeah, I was like, kids, there's no way you. You know what I'm saying? He was just a. You said, yeah, he was like dude described him. We just needed you for ratings because,
right.
you know.
And then the lady, she was just like the guy that he had showed it is. He was just screwing a woman that she was just like, I'm like, damn,
Partying, yeah, she like, yeah.
Yeah,
she's
just
wild,
gambling
stupid, right?
in
like-
a public
Yeah.
casino.
Yeah, yeah.
Like where
yeah.
there's
And,
cameras, there's cameras in casinos now.
more than anywhere,
Right.
More than
Everywhere.
anywhere.
And more everywhere. But like
Right.
there are just so many in casinos because they want to make sure you're not gonna take their money.
Exactly.
But I didn't think that the hunters would just kill civilians though. I didn't.
Oh, I did.
I'm saying
Oh, I did. They
was capping.
They didn't give a
everything,
shit.
man.
They,
Yeah,
don't
that's what I'm
get
saying.
in the way. This is not fun.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's how I think how the captive situation works later because she's like, well, I'll just get out, and he's like, you don't
Right.
Yeah. Right. It's over. And just like they brought in those two little kids acting like they torched that lady in that barn. Y'all ain't torched that lady in that barn.
Right,
Get out of here.
get out of here. And then they get a free lifetime supply of
Cereal.
cereals. Like, man, yeah, you got cereal for
Look,
the
they
rest of your
really
life.
don't want you to step. That would surely de-incentivize anybody from stepping in trying to. I'm
Now,
going to kill this guy.
I like that part about the movie.
Yeah, I did too. I was
like that
yeah,
part.
don't give them shit. You
Yeah.
know, get out. You're interrupting the game. Nobody
Right.
wants to see you kill.
Yeah,
them.
right, yeah, right.
Yeah, there's no incentive at all to get.
And they do a good job in this of always being like, there's this like waiting for the live show to go on and like waiting for the camera to show up and that causing a lot of like believable tension and believable like escapes and stuff like that, which is kind of nice.
So I was really surprised when they brought the lady in at the end because she was taking the role of Amber. I guess it was in the first one. I think her name was Amber. You know, she was worked at the thing and she went and looked up Ben Richards.
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
yeah. So she was in that car. She was trapped. He made a good speech saying, "Hey, that scarf of yours was, how many kids could that
Yeah.
cure?" So
Right.
she got. I mean, it was so funny because he was like, "Go ahead, say what you're gonna say," and she piece of shit. And then, very quickly, she realized how pulled into that echo chamber she was,
yeah.
and that she was literally, yes, you are a bad person. You didn't think you was a bad person, but anybody that will believe that other people are your mortal enemy just because people say it, you're a piece of shit. And if that's you, it's time to change your life. The other party is not your mortal enemy. All they have done is put us in a big arena and hope we fight so they can just fleece everything.
Yeah.
You don't know that. You're
Right.
just a dumbass, right? They want you to hate each other so they can get away with fleecing America. And so, take that with this current administration. I don't the hell with political correctness. I know we're not a political show, but that's what's happening. And so that shit needs to stop. And so I really like that message, man. When they did it and here, it was like, yes, you gotta stop listening to propaganda. Right?
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
all it was, and quickly she was sitting there swallowing her gum like, nope,
Right.
I'm in this shit and, I have listened to, to this bullshit and I've been part of the problem and not part of the solution.
And that's what made her a great driver. That, what I'm saying, how she was able to get away. She threw that boy in reverse, what I'm saying? She was driving in reverse like she was gone in 60 seconds,
I
what I'm
guess,
saying?
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta give her credit, right? You know what I'm saying?
I know she said she was a bad driver, and I actually thought she did a pretty good job getting out of there.
Right, yeah.
Well, and here, did they really want to kill? Because they didn't really want to kill because they wanted them to do it on live.
They wanted the max rating,
They were basically just
Corralling them.
Yeah. So they get there. He gets on the jet. I thought it was a little unrealistic, y'all. With the I got a
Right.
bomb, I got a bomb, I got a bomb.
Yeah, and they're like, and the thing about it is, it makes it more realistic later when they're like, "We knew you didn't have a fucking
Right.
bomb."
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Say.
Whoa, they didn't know until he got on the plane, though.
No, but they showed.
Nope.
But the thing is, no,
He said,
they.
he said the plane scans you the moment you walk.
Yes, but that's why they made him. That's why they're like, "That's fine. We're gonna know."
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they see
that's
the
true.
thing is they showed that real quick when they scanned it. I mean, I peeped that myself. Like they scanned them and all this technology, they should be able to. Never mind, let the movie play, and it's like, we knew that shit, dude.
Oh, so I didn't catch that, but I thought so. I was sitting there like, this is so unrealistic. You would think they would like, something.
Yeah, right.
So you're right, Jeff. When they said it, it was like good. It's like we stupid, right?
Right.
Get on the plane. We
Right.
want you to.
Right.
And then I think.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go
Well,
ahead.
this is where we find out that they have a video of him killing, and this is where it falls apart for me a little bit.
This is where it came together for me. But go ahead.
Well, I mean, like, not exactly the whole thing, but like, I get that, like, this is part of the story, so it's not really so much you can do about it. But like, he literally just experienced several weeks of them doctoring his image and voice to make it seem like he had said those things. And here's the thing: I think the implication is that when somebody can show you something that looks so real that you can't tell the difference, it doesn't matter, and that they have the power to do so, to make that a reality. It doesn't matter if it's real or not, because you are going to be living, if they are alive, you're going to be living under the threat of their imminent death for forever, because they can do whatever they want, or they're dead. There's not really, either option is not good.
But see, I thought that was the real anger. That
The control was the anger.
I thought the control was the anger, because he showed him something heinous, and that was enough to get his blood boiling. But he said, "It don't matter if they're alive. You ain't gonna believe me one way or another. What after I, didn't say." So I think, to me, I thought that was the impetus for the rage, because he got you. You don't know if they killed him, know if they didn't. Now if you don't react, then you just let this shit slide. Do you let him control you into signing another contract for the rest of your life for some bullshit? I think that was the anger for me.
And what was the hunter? He even said that he's like, I don't know if my family's alive. I'm just saying, like, at this point, I don't even care anymore. You know what I mean? I'm just out here killing, making money now.
Now I have to tell y'all, I was very disappointed when he was unmaxed. I was like, come on.
Well,
You don't like Lee Pace?
No.
I mean,
I love Lee Pace.
It didn't bother me that he was unmasked. It was, what I'm saying.
No, I didn't. I wanted him to be somebody cooler.
You want to be scarred up, maybe?
I just wanted him to be somebody cooler. No, he didn't have to be scarred. It'd been nice if it'd been somebody like cooler.
Like who?
Like if it was like Tom Cruise on it, if it said something like that, I'd have been like, oh shit, it was a smug ass all the time. It would have been a little bit more, not actual Tom Cruise. I'm saying of that caliber, something like that.
Jason Statham?
I don't like
Okay.
it. I
know you hate Jason, but I here's the thing. I love Lee Pace. I think he's great.
He was gonna beat up Ryan Seacrest. I don't like him, so it's somebody else. George Clooney or something. I don't know. Somebody cool.
Just okay.
Somebody too big to be in this movie. That would have been cool.
What about Vin Diesel?
Somebody big enough, too big to be in this movie. Somebody cool, So anyway, so yeah. I loved his rage when he ripped up the TV that was in front of him. I was like, yeah, he mad as hell. He said, what you do? I was like, yeah, baby, he mad. So this whole fight with the guys in the cockpit and the remote control with the plane.
Yeah, I did enjoy that. Yeah,
I have never seen nothing like this before. I'm enjoying this shit, man. I thought it was like excellent. I was like, yes, because Killian was a part of that fight. He was in there fighting the whole time. He kept throwing them off, putting them on, with the plane. I was like, oh, he's an asshole, right? I was like, he's still manipulating, because he's no Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's
not. Yeah.
He can't beat up all these guys.
Well,
he did
have some service. He did have some service.
He was
action.
He was a prime athlete, so
Right,
that was cool.
Right.
But like these guys are trained killers, and so the look on their face though when he was like, "Yeah, kill them all," they was like, now those guys reacted real to me. They was like,
right, because they were like, "We didn't do that. We fucking weren't there."
they was, oh,
I think that's the look of a bunch of people who realize that somebody has opened like 3 raccoon cages in the room that they're in. Do you know what I mean? Where you're like, sure, they're not MMA fighters, but they're 3 wild raccoons. Like I
Exactly.
don't want that,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
scratching me, getting his poop claws
Three
on me.
three honey badgers. Let's make it
Yeah,
more.
that's right. Just like this, just like terrified chaos.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So I dug that. I bought that. The whole thing of him. The plane being shot. I was like, I wasn't sure if he had got out some kind of way. I mean, what did you guys think? Did you?
I didn't think he got out. I
I
thought
didn't think I didn't think he got out either.
I
Yeah.
thought, and that's what kind of ruined it for me.
Really? I mean, so to me, I
Yeah.
loved when he walked when all the shit happened, and Domingo was so smooth. He was like, "Up,
Uh,
show's over, career's gone. See
Right.
y'all later.
Yeah,
Come
right.
on, darlings." I was
Right.
like, He was like, "What? Get out of my face!" He was like, "Dude, this is over. They're
Yeah.
gonna tear us apart if we walk out on this." He didn't even have to say that.
Right.
He was just like out. And then he goes out there like, "Hey," and they
They
immediately firebombing
yeah,
this
right.
place.
ooh, it's a
And he
beatdown.
walked up there with that hood on, so smooth. I was like, "Oh, he made it."
See, that's
But see, they had that. They showed that. Well, so here we go. Right. We didn't show a body, so that's one thing. And then like they showed that apparatus, of
Yeah.
that escape pod.
right, right.
But we don't know how much time it took for that missile to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they like shipped over and they showed this studio being like destroyed. Right.
My
So
thing was the time frame. Was this exactly after he ejected, or was it some weeks after? That's my. I didn't get.
I agree.
You know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
sure because it seems like about the groceries and then went to the
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah, I didn't get.
So
Yeah.
I think it was. I think it was. So my summation is it was next week's show.
Okay. Had to be. Yeah. It had
Because
to
that
be.
would have been
Yeah.
the finale, and then
Right.
they, how they come back with reality shows and they want
Hmm.
to show a recap and all this
Mm.
stuff and their families and all this shit. So I think they were going out there to do this like funeral thing. Yeah, Richards was the coolest. He was our guy. We wasn't this, we lost
Okay.
all. I mean, all the hunters are gone, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so it's like
Yeah.
they got to do something. This was
Mm.
probably the biggest show they ever had in history, and so I assumed it was next week. I don't
Okay.
think it's a weekly. I think it's a weekly
That
show.
would be my. You'd have to
Yeah.
assume that. Yeah, there's just no way.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
what? So there's also some parts in this at the end here where like so there's times in this movie sort of veers sort of delightfully into the almost absurd with
Yeah.
like the
Edgar Wright. We talking about Edgar Wright.
right.
I'm surprised it
And
wasn't
that's
more of that. Honestly.
right. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I wish they would have gone a little bit harder on it. Like I wish they would have like I don't think like for instance Metal Gear Solid is necessarily the video game isn't
Yeah.
necessarily like super cheesy, but there's a lot of like not realism in it. Do you know what I mean? It's
Right.
like there's the Vulcan Raven character and the Sniper Wolf character, and I kind of wish they would have gone like a little bit more like serious but goofy, because like they have the gun that's Fate,
Right. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the knife that's what is the knife?
I forgot. Yeah, he did have the
It
knife.
The knife has a name too,
Destiny.
right?
Yeah, definitely.
Destiny, yes. And I wish that there would have been more like almost like like some zoom ins and zoom outs, and they
Right.
did do some of that. And I think that there
I didn't need
the
that.
problem for me is that it felt a little uneven sometimes because there is some goofy stuff in it, and then it is ultra serious at times. And then there's the action aspect, and I don't dislike it. I just wish that there could have been a more even like a more cohesiveness to that. That
So
would
when they did do that stuff with the
Yeah.
knife and stuff, it was always posing for those little those cameras.
Right.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
it was
yeah.
like I didn't like I'm glad it didn't have that, Scott Pilgrim stuff.
yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. That you
I'm
knew
totally-
exactly
I'm
what I'm talking about.
totally happy they didn't have it.
Right,
so,
right.
so I could see just the
Right.
the different like opinions of
Mhm.
of what's pleasing to us. Like that shit. I'll be like every time I see that I'm like, whatever.
I love Edgar Wright so much.
Mhm.
You mean I love Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that's when he really shines is like with the and I don't think that's completely missing from this, like you said. I don't think it's completely missing.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
more
You
subdued,
just want
I
to see
feel.
more. I got you.
Yeah.
So man, that was the film. You guys didn't like it. I loved it. So
I don't know. Did Smooth, did you not like it?
No, it was a lot of it that I did like.
Oh.
It just was too. It was a little long for me, and it kind of
It is.
after the hotel, it kind of like it settled for me. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It it didn't keep the pace. Like, you know what I mean? It was in, you was redlining. It's like, yeah, keep redlining, and it's like, uh,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
And see, for
Like,
me, I don't. I
yeah.
like it when action movies are not full blown action. I hate it. It gets on my nerves. All that shit. I just get so sick of it after a while that it's just like watching the Matrix Reloaded. You know, it's just like so much. Goddamn. Could you guys just calm it down for a minute and have some substance in this goddamn
No,
thing?
I did enjoy the substance. I just didn't. It needed a little more. That's all.
Yeah, you said that. You said it earlier that it
Yeah,
needed a little
Yeah,
bit.
I thought
just a little more.
that it was more like yeah, I thought he was saying, "Oh, it's pretty good. I could have just been better this way." Not like, but he's
Hmm.
just middle of the roadish.
No,
Yeah, okay.
it's not horrible. No, not at
you
all.
don't look like that on the thumbnail. On the thumbnail for the video, you
Yeah.
look like you hate this movie. So.
Well, you know what? I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate it, but I wanted a little more. I wanted just a little more
Yeah, look at the
action.
thumbnail. That's Smooth's face.
Yeah, I
He looked
wanted.
like he just
Oh my
hated
god.
it. I was like,
Oh shit.
okay, well, this is going to be an interesting conversation. You know, if we can get past all the technical stuff, we are going to fix this technical stuff. You know, with
Right. Yeah.
this mess. I just got to get through it.
But we made through it though.
Yeah, we did.
Pat yourself on the back, people.
Yeah, even though I sound like I'm in somebody's like tin can somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, babe, we came to do the damn thing. We got it done. I'm the host of Fans of Patrol. My name is Montego. With me is my wonderful co-host, Miss Tifflebot. Say goodbye to the people, Tiff.
It's been a pleasure as always.
And my other co-host, Mister.
SMOOVE, spell smooth, not Dwayne.
And that's it, man. So next week, let's do Predator.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, let's do Predator, man. Like, that's making a bunch of money. That's for sure.
Let's do
And I think the ratings for that is like sky high, man. Like, you know, so let's check it out and see if people know what they're talking about, baby.
All right.
All right, man. So until next week, man, we will be
On
Patrol.
patrol.